Tell you what, it's not a bad morning to be out. We can see Melbourne quite close in the distance there, and yeah, here we are, and we could be anywhere.
I haven't pulled a sickie. I just take a day annual leave for this. So.
You're right, and there's a fish biting that right now. Not only he just grabbed it and swam off too, which is nice. So this is on a 3-inch stick bait, this one. Fish have been really finicky this morning. Really small, soft bites. There's just a little 3-inch Z-Man stick bait. No sign of having teeth marks or anything on it, even though that fish is well and truly capable of inflicting some serious damage on your normal soft plastics. So that thing will catch fish after fish after fish. You probably wear a jig head out before you wear the plastic out. So that's a 3-inch stick bait. The colour's called Ralph Shad, which is a weird name, but I guess it was probably Ralph that came up with the colour. So well done, Ralph. You've done a great job and helped us put a little pinky in the boat. Bridges are one of those things where you can fish anywhere. It doesn't matter whether you're in Tasmania, Northern Territory, Queensland. Bridges are places that always hold fish, so they're a great place to start your fishing if you don't know where to go in a system that you've never seen before. So again, the idea is to be close to the pylons, close to the structure where the fish are actually up and feeding at the moment. That's on the Z-Man. Nice work. That's on our Slim Swim. TT hidden weight as well.
My favourite, anything with a bit of chartreuse in it is a favourite colour of mine, but it's getting a bit light now and it's calm, so I'll go natural. So the rougher the weather, the lower the light, that would be my favourite coloured lure. The more light there is, the calmer the weather, you tend to go natural, so your browns and your greens are all really good colours. Even white's underestimated. You know, something that matches the bait fish that are around, something that looks like a pilchard or a white bait. So I keep it very simple. So these are as tough as nails. So we've caught one pinky, had a couple of hits, caught a couple of salmon, and still got the same plastic on. There isn't a mark on it, which is pretty good in my opinion. You know, snapper have got some teeth. They're used to crunching oysters and scallops and things, and they normally wreck your plastics pretty quickly most times. Now, there's been days there where you might go through a packet of plastics a session, or even 2 packets of plastics a session, until I started using these, and you only change normally because you've been broken off, or if you want to change colours, you have the same plastic on the whole day. They don't dry up, don't deteriorate, just put them straight back in the packet and use them again next time. Most of my fishing's done with one size jig head, a 1/6 and a 3/0 hook. 3/0s will catch all size fish, from your little pinkies to big fish as well.
I think it's probably pretty important too, Mick, to talk about the headlocks jig heads with the Z-Man plastics as well. The headlocks jig heads actually retain the plastic on because Z-Mans are made of a material called elastec, which is really stretchy. The best way to retain them on a jig head is to actually use TT headlocks. Gone are the days where you need to take super glue out and super glue the plastic onto the back side of it if you're using an elastec style product. So the headlocks, which have only been out a short while, have certainly made it a lot easier to be fishing with the Z-Man product. So these jig heads are specifically designed for the Z-Mans. They've got that little sliver on there as a worm keeper. A traditional jig head, the worm keeper would go right forward to the back of the head. But with these being an elastec material, they hold on better. When they come over the top of that worm keeper, it retains them on the hook perfectly. We didn't have any pull off, even in that manic action. So one of the main things is with a stick bait style plastic is to try and rig it very straight. They're a little bit hard to get on, but once they're on, they're not moving. Perfect presentation for salmon. Be perfect. Same lure presentation for a pinky snapper. So one of the things that we quite often do is put like a scent on the lures. It can just make the difference sometimes between those days where you get a lot of bites and not many bites, and always use it with our bream fishing, for example, and it certainly doesn't hurt to put it on here. So this one's called Procure. Inshore saltwater super gel out here on the snapper. There's all different sorts of smells and scents you can get. You get shrimp scent and mullet scent and all sorts of different ones. Quite a sticky one too, so it actually sticks to the plastic really well. I'm just using a 12-pound leader on these fish. Just a sort of nice middle-sized leader, not going too light, as you can see by the footage you would have already seen. We've just been swinging them into the boat. But we must have gone off them, Mick, have we? Want to shoot in on those birds, or?
Yeah, I was just waiting for her to finish up.
Okay, mate.
Get some
Heaps of nervous water over there. We'll get on the main.